Hi everyone, this is Ankita and I hope that you all are doing amazing and having a great time. So today, after a long time again, I'm on this YouTube. Actually, I'm going to talk about something which is one of the most requested questions I have been asked on Instagram, because whenever I'm doing this Q&A, mostly I'm getting this question that how do you manage everything, like your Instagram, your clients, then your 9 to 5 job? So how are you doing it efficiently? And I really want to talk about it, but it was really not possible to explain it or just type it in a story or something like that. And also it might not reach a lot of people there, and we just can't connect very nicely, right? So I just thought, let's sit down and talk about it, because yes, this is something, managing a lot of tasks together is itself is a huge task. Okay, and I am someone who sucks at multitasking. Trust me, I'm not one person who can do both things, like while listening songs I'm editing my videos like that. Okay, I can't do that efficiently, and I don't enjoy that. So I try to, it's really difficult for me to manage everything nicely. But anyways, now I am learning how to do it, and I'm doing it quite fine. So firstly, it all started in the lockdown. Okay, because I was a fresher at my job. I just joined a company in Bangalore, and then lockdown happened in just in the next year itself, after 6 months of my joining. And then I had a lot of time on my plate, because I just joined, I didn't know much about it, and that is why I had only 1 or 2 hours of work a day, most probably. And then I had a lot of time, so I used that time to work on myself, right? And then gradually I focused a lot on making content to help people, and I also invested a lot of time and some money in my education to get some proper knowledge about nutrition. I did some certifications, some courses, and read a lot of nutrition books and these things. But it happened so smoothly because I was having all the time in this world. Then when with time, responsibilities increased. I had a lot of work at my 9 to 5 job, and that time I really faced some challenges, like how to do it, because I was so overwhelmed with everything. Because like if I'm working my 9 to 5 wala job, I'm doing some meeting maybe, or maybe my manager has asked me to just prepare a PPT or something like that. I'm all the time thinking that, okay, what could be the next content on Instagram? So that was really affecting everything. And honestly, when I'm working for a company, it's like, okay, I'm working for them, they will tell me what I have to do and I will do it, and that's it. But when it comes to Instagram and then my clients, it's all about me, right? I have to push myself, and no one is going to tell me, okay, Ankita, get up tomorrow, you have to do this, tomorrow you have to make that, you have to be consistent. So that's a thing where I have to keep myself very, very self-disciplined and consistent. And abhi bhi I am not an expert, but still in this time, meanwhile, when I am learning and I have learned how to manage things and how to do things nicely, so I just wanted to come here and talk about few things which in my personal experience really helped me. Okay, and that is the key to managing all of other things and doing a lot of things, right? Like my 9 to 5 job is really very hectic, to be very honest, because now it has been more than 3 years, okay, in this industry, and now it's like a lot of work. Okay, so it's not a work of 1 hour, 2 hours. It's like if I'm switching on my laptop at 9 a.m, then I have to like turn off around 7 p.m, so I am there all the time. Okay, and then after that, in the morning sometime which I have, and in the evening sometime which I have, I use it for my Instagram and my clients. Okay, so let's talk about that, how did I do it and how I am actually doing it so easily. So first point, which is my most favorite, is I have started taking care of myself. Like I always take care of myself on priority. Everything in the world comes next to it, because whatever I am doing, okay, if I'm not good physically or mentally, what about it? Like I'm not going to do anything, I will be not able to do anything. Okay, and as I said, 9 to 5 job is something where, for example, due to some poor lifestyle, I had some sickness, I can tell them, okay, I have some medical emergency and I can take an unplanned leave and things can go okay. But again, Instagram and clients is something which is I am handling on my own. And even one day of sudden like illness or anything happening, and I have to take a unplanned leave, or I have to be off my phone and laptop, it really takes a toll on my work. I mean, because Instagram algorithm doesn't gives a shit about how are you doing. You really need to post a lot of content regularly, and all the content creators can definitely relate on that. And then when it comes to clients, though those people are my number one priority, Instagram is very secondary when it comes to clients. So definitely, their check-ins, their meal check-ins, their follow-ups and onboarding new clients, these things are very much pre-planned. Like honestly, if you will see my Google Calendar, I'm all planned till February, that on which day I have to call which particular client and these things, right? So that is why I think that you cannot do anything if you yourself are not taking care of yourself, right? So please make sure that you're taking good care of your physical health, mental health, or whatever other things you can do. Okay, moving to the second point, that is I set priorities and I do make hard choices. Sometimes these choices might not be hard for everyone, but for me sometimes it is. Okay, so as much as I love going to the bed at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. at most and getting my workout in, meditation, soaking some sun, and then starting my work with some to-do list, and then client check-ins or maybe new clients from abroad, and then my office work and these things, right? So definitely I love this routine. It is very packed up, but I'm very happy with that. But also one more thing, generally this happens, like being on Instagram it's always not about me, right? I'm seeing people, I'm seeing my friends going out, maybe traveling, having lots of party and a lot of things, right? And once in a while I do think that, okay, I think they're really enjoying their life and I'm missing out on something, and I'm just too busy in my 20s itself. So once in a while I have tried that. Okay, I will be like, okay, tomorrow is my off and I'm just going to take some rest and going to maybe meet some friends and do some party and these things. I have done that, and when I'm back I realized that, okay, I was very happy there momentarily, and now it's all about like my thoughts are, okay, maybe Ankita, you would have used this time to do that, to call that person, to make that content, right? That is why most of the time I prefer to say no. Okay, like hangouts and meeting friends and outings and traveling, I can do that, but a lot of times I say no, because I know that when I will be back, I will be like maybe regretting that, okay, I would have used this time to do something more productive. But I know that balance is the key, and sometimes you have to go out, you have to do things which are not just related to your work, right? And for that I'm really very grateful that I have a good small sweet circle of friends, a family and people who just love me and who are like, okay Ankita, that's it, you have to come with us, right? So for a second I'm like, okay, this is, you are forcing me, but I do realize sometimes that this is very important for me. And I'm just, if I'm alone, I'm just overwhelming myself with a lot of work, and that is why presence of such people is very, very important. Yeah, I think balance is very important, that is definitely true, but still you should have your own priorities, okay? Because that thing should depend on an individual choice, right? Individual choice, right? So yeah, you have to make right choices for yourself and choices to something which really gives you meaning. Okay, now the next point is very much connected to the previous one, which is surround yourself with positive and supportive people, and also just throw out all the toxicity in your life, especially in the form of people. Yes, because I have been that person who used to have a lot of friends. Like in the school and the college, I was like, okay, I need friends, I want to have a huge circle of mine, I want to enjoy and hang out, and that is so cool and that is so okay if you have really good friends, okay? But in that kind of attention seeking, you can say, I really sometimes attracted people who never told me that what you can do, but always told me that what can I never do in my life, right? So that is why I just had a lot of like self-esteem issues, and I thought that people are like that, friends are like that. That is why I was always surrounded with few people who were like, okay, this is not for you, oh, leave it, it's not for you, you're not doing great, you're not looking fine, I mean these things, okay? And trust me, last 2 years since when I have started my job, and then this Instagram and my client consultations and everything, I have lost most of the friends in my life in this period of time. I don't have anything personal for anyone. I understand everyone comes from different place and they can have their own opinions and everything is fine, but I can't have people in my life who are telling me that okay, this is not for you. Definitely I need someone who is very honestly criticizing me and telling me what I'm doing wrong, but there is a difference, right? Some people are there to just bring you down anyhow, to just make you feel that you are nothing, right? And luckily in those 2 years of period only, I have got some really good people and friends around me who really always tell me what I can do, okay, where I can do better, and they always applause for me. So that is something which I think one should always have in life. So the kind of decorum you have, the kind of people you have, this really can decide if you're going up or you're going down. So make sure of that, that you have good quality in life in terms of food as well as in people. Next point, I use negative criticism or rejection as the source of my motivation on the days when I really don't want to do anything, or I feel that okay, I'm just so tired and exhausted even though I'm not. Okay, so honestly, since my childhood I have been a very very kind and quiet kind of person. Okay, like I mean not quiet, I'm loud and I'm crazy and everything, but still I'm like not a violent person, and I really just can't say anything bad to anyone. Okay, even they are hurting me. When I was at my worst, okay, I had people, even my own close friends, I had them, they actually said a lot of negative things, and maybe they didn't do it intentionally, but still I think they just did it, and I never reverted back, because first thing, I was not confident. Second thing, my upbringing is just in such a way that I always keep myself in other person's shoes, and I always try to feel what they are feeling before even speaking something. So and now after so many years, it was good that I didn't reply or reverted back anything at that time, but today those people somewhere are definitely seeing me so happy and my growth and everything. So I think that's a real answer on their face, rather than going and shitting on their face, right? So it's not about that I'm doing to prove someone that okay, I'm this and that, but yes, on my low days, those harsh words are definitely a source of motivation for me. So yeah, on days when I feel that okay, I'm done, it is so difficult, I think that okay, I have come so far, and and I have to prove it to myself. Plus I have people who really doubted me, and they are seeing me, okay, they are watching me that I have come this far. So I have to go really far now. And now the last thing, that this busy schedule, okay, has been very rewarding to me. Like definitely, as I said, there are days when I feel that I have built a very busy lifestyle for myself, and I think maybe I shouldn't do it, okay? But this lifestyle has given me the best of life yet. Like, if you will ask me, I am at my best physically, mentally, spiritually, and just I am most, happy right now in my life. So I think this lifestyle has really given me a lot. So I think I've discussed a lot of things, which really keep me going. But yes, one more thing, a lot of people think that okay, how are you managing your time and these things? Just one thing I have for you, okay? You, me, and everyone in this world have 24 hours in a day. That's it. Now you can do whatever you like, but that depends on your priority. Okay, so few things which I personally do is, I in the morning when I'm making my to-do list, I write down highlights of important tasks I have for today, and then I make my to-do list, and then once I see these are the tasks, and then I try to allocate some time to them roughly. And even if there are 10 tasks I have written, because I have this habit, like I'm very pumped up in the morning, so if I'm writing 10 tasks, if even I'm managing to complete 7 or 8 in a day, I am very happy. My lifestyle and routine is really very packed up, but still I do take time out for a good walk, for a good workout, for a good breathing session, to give proper rest to my body, good 8 hours of sleep, and spend at least 15-20 minutes with someone to just relax down, talk about and laugh and chill. Okay, because these things really give me that energy. Okay, because 24 hours I am not working. Okay, because if I will work like that, I will be bored and I will be dead and I will be like blah, like a robot, right? So that is why I believe these things are very important, but always make a note that what things are really meaningful to you. Okay, and then make choices, because you honestly you can't do everything at once. Like, you can't be a daily party person and also then a fit person. Maybe for people, maybe for some people it is possible. Priorities is a huge word. I would like you all to focus upon, and I'm sure like you can manage a lot of things, even more than what I am doing. It's nothing, to be honest, but people do a lot of things and you can definitely do it too. So anyways, I really hope that this somewhere makes some sense, and do let me know in the comment section how was it, and also let me know in the comment section if you want me to make some more content about anything else. Okay, anyways, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and also don't forget to like and subscribe this channel and this video if you really enjoyed. Take care. Bye bye.